Good morning, everyone. It's Jen from Tarot Spirit, and I'm here for your weekly reading. So this is for November 30th through around December 6th. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate in the States, at least. Mine was wonderful. And let's put up some cards. My brother and his family were up and they went to a local spiritual store and got me this beautiful, beautiful rock. I really don't know that much about them. There we go. But I thought it was really, really beautiful. So that was really nice. So last week we had like the most amazing reading ever. It was all about going home and emotional joy and just really celebrating what it means to be a family and what a home is, and that a home is how you treat one another, not like a physical dwelling. And it was a really nice reading. So let's see what I've looked at some of the readings that other people have done for this week, and they haven't been so good, so I'm a little concerned. And here we go. We are starting off with, can you see with the Three of Swords, which is the Three of Arrows in this deck. So this is about, it's the key word in this deck, this is the Wildwood Tarot, is jealousy. So this is about heartbreak, feeling betrayed, and those types of emotions. This card's always interesting to me because it would almost seem like it would be more suited as a cup card because it sort of talks about emotions. So I've been trying to ponder that, shall we say, and figure out why it's a sword card. So what is it about our thought process that creates jealousy? We had this come up a couple weeks ago, I think, and I had talked about really thinking through why you're feeling jealous about something, and that sometimes that will help because often jealousy isn't rational. It's it's sort of more of a gut reaction than and maybe a little bit of paranoia. Or if it is, someone did outright say cheat on you or something or betray you, then why are we hanging out with this person? Or you can think about it, okay, what did I do something to put myself in a vulnerable position? Or is, things just happen, you can't control everything. Doesn't make the pain any less, but if you have had that sensation, or this week have that sensation of being betrayed in some way, and it doesn't have to be anything huge and major, but if you get that twinge, really, really consider it. Really think about if, try not to just let your emotions take away, go get away with you, and really think it through because you can often talk yourself down. So let's check out the next card. The Shaman. I love this card. Excuse me. So this is the Magician in a traditional tarot deck. And I just love the Shaman. I think it's so cool. Can you see? Yep. Like the Magician, he has a bunch of tools here at his disposal, ready to, do his spell work or whatever the shaman does, pray to the spirits, etc. What this means in our lives is it's about we have all the tools necessary to manifest our desires. No, me as a middle-aged woman probably isn't going to be in the NBA at this point in my life. So no, it's not. We have to be realistic about things. But about manifesting happiness, being happy, um, following our dreams. There's a difference. Following your dreams is really what it's all about. I mean, yes, attaining your dreams is one thing, but following your dreams and being true to yourself. And the magician really speaks to starting to being able to manifest, um, create the opportunities, create what you want to see in your life. It's telling you that all of that is within us. You just have to mix and match and figure out the right concoction, the right balance of the different aspects to make that happen. So it's a card of new beginnings. It's a very positive um, card and a very good omen for whatever you are embarking on or thinking about. So if we look at it coming after the Three of Arrows or the Three of Swords, it's a really good card. It kind of means, we're moving away from this heartache and sometimes out of great frustration or adversity. I know for myself, sometimes I get that sort of that anger or that excess energy, negative energy, becomes amazing fuel to, um, it's like, oh, that person says I can't do it. Well, watch me. Maybe it's a little reverse psychology, but it works really well on me. That just that maybe running up against a wall or having something happen can really fuel my creativity and my drive and my passion and my desire to make things happen. And so I think that's what the shaman is saying. Come on, put all that energy to good use. Don't waste it on being jealous. And the ancestor. So this is the Hierophant in a traditional deck, and we've had this fairly recently. I just noticed the moon in the background there. So he represents traditionally, if you think about like the Pope is kind of, I think, what people think of with this card. So organized religion, tradition, very, very structured things like institutions like that. I have my different spin on this card because I just don't like that card like that. So I guess if I was reading like the traditional meetings, I may say you may have to conform to tradition to make your dreams happen, which it could be very true for some people. So I'll throw that out there. For me, this guy is a spiritual teacher. He doesn't force dogma or traditions upon you for the sake of traditions. He asks you to explore. He leads by example. It's not a do as I say, not as I do type situation that I think sometimes people see with leaders in this world. Really to find your own truth. And so this card often comes up when you're looking for a teacher or a leader, someone to follow, or you become a teacher yourself. So the best way really to lead is by good example and really finding your own truth and what spiritually makes sense to you and using that to guide you. So I'm just going to take a look at all of them together. With the moon in the background, I'm going to go back to this card. It can point to, the moon can make you feel a little emotionally, if you're feeling a little emotionally unsure, maybe back from this situation here, really finding your center, your spirituality, whatever, even if it's running, whatever for you grounds you and makes you feel better and more peaceful, that's something that, or more creative, that's something that you should use. That's using those tools is really going to help you manifest what you desire. So I think this week we're coming toward the end of the year. We just had the holiday, Thanksgiving. We're in the holiday time. It's really a time for self-reflection. And so I would really encourage everyone, and I do this as well. We kind of go through life with our job and our doing just sort of almost robotic sometimes. Um, and the holidays are always a good time for self reflection and to really remember what's important, like our family, and to reflect on the end of the year, what the year has been like, and what we want for the new year. So I don't really do New Year's resolutions as in deprivation, like I'm not going to eat chocolate or something, because I would never do that. um, but use it as an inspiration, like what do I want to manifest in my life? What is, I want to be happy. What do I want to do that's going to make me happy? And maybe really do some meditation on it. I'm not a big meditator, honestly. Don't feel like you have to go crazy. Don't feel like you have to meditate for 30 minutes every day, twice a day, No. Even if it's just taking 1 minute in the morning to breathe and sit quietly, or before you go to bed at night, and, start small and attainable, and make some small lists or just little things, can make a really big difference in your life. So we all have the tools to create our heart's desire. And I think this week is going to be a really reflective week, less action, and we're going to turn a corner. Okay, so we're going to let something go, or we need to let something go that's not serving us at all. And I think if we think through it, we're going to see that. And then it's time for a new beginning, and to really start dreaming and considering and manifesting, the beginning of manifesting our desire. And it's going to be something that feeds our soul. So I feel this week is just really one about reflection, and it's going to be that first spark of something wonderful. So I can't wait to see how the rest of this month unfolds, because it's for some reason I feel like it's going to be a very, very interesting month. I've been a little bit obsessively watching other people's tarot readings and horoscope readings, and we're up for quite an interesting month. So I really am coaching myself to be really grounded and calm, and keep it simple, and try not to get overwhelmed with things. So this week we'll just sort of learn to try to let our feelings go and look toward new beginnings, and trying to keep ourselves as peaceful and calm as we head into this really busy time. Thank you so much for watching.